Hello, good afternoon, and thanks for joining us. This is the news in brief. I'm Beauty Benjamin. River State Administrator Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ekwe Ibas has said it has become imperative to strictly implement all existing public-private partnership for maximum utilization of facilities at the various seaports in the states. Vice Admiral Ibas made the assertion when he received on a custom visit members of the House of Representatives Committee on Public Assets at Government House in Port Harcourt. The sub-administrator said River State serves as a critical hub for maritime, oil, and gas operations, including other industrial activities with vital federal infrastructure, mostly operated under public-private partnership arrangements. He stated that most of this business agreement need to be fine-tuned to encourage transparency and strict adherence to contractual obligation, improve accountability, and minimize conflicts of interest between stakeholders to engender business growth at various seaports. Vice Admiral Ibas said his administration is determined to sustain the peace already achieved and require continual collaboration and support from institutions like the National Assembly to achieve on its mandate. The House of Representatives Committee on Public Assets were led by its chairman, Ademorin Kuje, with a delegation of staff of the Nigerian Port Authority. He said he came to oversee federal assets and particularly the existing public-private partnership arrangement at the Nigerian Port Authority and report its findings back to the House of Representatives. And now the Nigerian Army has appointed Lieutenant Colonel Onyeyechi Anele as Acting Director of Army Public Relations. She is the first woman to occupy the position. Anele, a member of the Direct Regular Course 15 and a fellow of the Nigeria Institute of Public Relations, takes over from Major General Onyema Nwachukwu, who has been redeployed to the Nigerian Army Heritage and Future Center. Her appointment takes effect from April 22, 2025. Until her elevation, she was attached to the Department of Civil Military Relations. Meanwhile, the leader Armed Force Headquarters Recruitment Sensitization Team, Anambra State, Brigadier General Chima Ikelton, says only 200 youth from the southeast have registered for the ongoing army recruitment in the country. Ikelton made the disclosure at the sensitization organized for youth leaders and presidents generals of different communities in the state. He said there was a need to encourage youth in the various communities to participate in the exercise. However, the Anambra Governor, Professor Chikuma Soludo, gave assurance that the government will continue to sensitize the youth to show interest in the exercise. A bit on the foreign scene now. Donald Trump's special envoys, Steve Witkoff, and top diplomat Marco Rubio will hold talks with European counterparts in Paris later today to discuss efforts to end the war in Ukraine. Ukraine's foreign minister and defense minister have arrived in the French capital to take part in the discussions. The talks, which UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy will also attend, form the highest level of transatlantic engagement about the war since February. European diplomats have said they will urge the US to put more pressure on Russia to agree an unconditional ceasefire. Witkoff and Rubio will see French President Emmanuel Macron and his team before the US Secretary of State holds talks with Lamy and his French and German counterparts, while European national security advisors will be involved as well. The US State Department said the focus will be on how to end the fighting in Ukraine and that Witkoff will report on his meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin last week. Ongoing effort to secure a ceasefire comes days after Russian missile attack killed at least 35 people and injured 117 in the Ukrainian city of Sumy. Tensions between Trump and Zelensky have been high since a heated confrontation at the White House in February, where the US leader chided Ukraine's president for not starting peace talks with Russia earlier. And that's conclusive news in brief. Stay tuned for more reports at 3 o'clock. and 7:30. I am Beauty Benjamin. Once more, thanks for watching.